35% of the population work for themselves. Then you have people who are business owners. They own a system whereby not only do they get paid off of their efforts, but they also earn a percentage of the efforts of everyone. That's where you see CEOs spending time on the golf course throughout the day because they have a corporation of individuals from supervisors on down to regular workers who they are earning a percentage of. That's right. That is what is called a business owner system. 4% of the population are business owners through some type of leverage system. And then you have my favorite, the investor. This is the person who understands, instead of me working for my money, I'd rather put my money to work for me. And listen to me, if you don't put your money to work for you, at the end of the day, you're going to be working for it in a grand way. And you're going to be working very hard for it, and only hoping that what you're working so hard for will maintain its purchasing power when you get ready to enjoy it. And unfortunately, if all you're doing is trading your hours for dollars, not real money, but dollars, you're going to see why that's not a perfect position today. Well, the platform we're sharing with you operates on the best two of these four: a business owner and an investor. A business owner and an investor, and anyone can do this. Anyone can do this. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the utopian global ecosystem. Real assets, real income, and a real lifestyle. That's right, real assets, real income, and real lifestyle. For the first time in my life, I'm able to be put in position where my children's children can have wealth that can be passed on to them, that can be passed on to my grandchildren, that can be passed on to my grandchildren's children. You know, my favorite book says it this way: a good man leaves an inheritance for his children's children. And certainly we cannot be talking about dollars that loses purchasing power. We've got to be talking about gold and silver, which makes all the difference in the world. So there's four components to this ecosystem. Number one, your gold and silver, where you can safeguard your wealth by saving in precious metals. Number two, for those of you outside of America, it's the STORE program, where you can earn from income producing energy assets via the STORE platform. And we'll talk about that in a moment, how that works. And thirdly, is education. If knowledge is power, then ignorance is defeat. You know why? And please hear me. Education is so important because when you know better, you can do. That's right. Now you're paying attention. When you know better, you can do better. And when you have the right knowledge, the secrets of the generational wealthy, why the top 3% do what they do, and how they position themselves, that no matter what happens during a crisis, have you ever noticed that they seem to even do well in the crisis? It's not unfair. They're just doing things that you didn't know, because you don't know what you don't know until you know you didn't know it. And when you can get around people who do know, who will teach you, and on this platform, you'll be taught wealth building secrets that you can keep for the rest of your life. That's right. You can lose everything and get it all back again from what you know beyond what you have. All right. And then lastly, an e-commerce platform, we can market the products of this company and you can get paid for doing what? Referring people. We do that anyway, don't we? Anytime I go into a new city, when I was traveling, I would ask somebody in that city, what's a good place to go eat? Now that person wasn't on the payroll of that restaurant or that place that they recommended, but they would recommend, and just by mere fact of their recommendation, I would try it out. And my point is this: if they had a part of a referral system, every time they recommend, imagine them earning dollars or income from just recommending. But that's what you're doing, because you're not selling gold. You're not going carrying gold. You're not digging it up from the ground, but you are recommending to people how they can build and create wealth. And I want you to see this, because Utopian Global is ever growing and ever expanding. When people say to me, well, how would you hear for so long? Well, I tell you how. Because number one, it's working for me. Come on. Number two, I've seen this company do nothing but get better. And we are driven to develop cutting edge products and services in high demand markets and capitalize on current global economic trends and future emerging markets and trends. And what does that look like, or how does that operate? Well, first and foremost is gold and silver. Now, if you don't know, I get more calls. My business is doing very well right now because people understand the importance of having gold and silver, and they just didn't know how they could obtain it. And we give them a platform in which they can do so. Gold and silver has done over $170 billion. This is an industry that you're a part of. Now, you can ask yourself the question, how much of that $170 billion would you like to be a part of? We're also into silver. Silver, you'll understand that these two, while gold and silver are often put together, these are two separate industries because silver is an industrial metal. It's used in all your iPhones, your cell phones, your lights, your camera, your all kind of silver is used inside of it. It's a great conductor of electricity. And this industry is $20 billion, a $20 billion industry. Then we have what is called oil. Oil, through the store assets, that's why this company is in oil. Anybody around the world can buy literally store shares of the oil field in Houston, Texas, whereby your money is working for you. And that's a $1.7 trillion industry. What about the blockchain? That's a 265 billion, industry due to the blockchain and what's going to happen there. Well, guess what? We're a part of that as well. And what about the social media or social sharing? $365 billion industry. Ladies and gentlemen, we're in 2020. We can do nothing but get better from here because our products will never go out of style. No one would never not want it. And when people are building true lasting wealth, guess what they're going to do? They're going to continue. The only reason why a person would stop is if they're trying to get something for free. And I'm sorry, everybody, while this is simple to do, it does require work. And if you are teachable and coachable, we're going to teach you, we're going to coach you, we're going to show you how to succeed inside of a business that you can be so proud to pass on to your children's children. Not just the assets you accumulate, but also the business itself. And I want you to understand that we are all about helping. We're all about helping you to succeed. We're all about helping you to have money work for you instead of you working for oil. Now, let me share with you some facts about gold. Gold has outperformed every major currencies over time. And what you see here on your screen is you're seeing currencies in which gold has outperformed with no question. You're seeing currencies right here in which gold has surpassed the euro, of course, the American dollar. You know, all over, you see that gold has done exceptionally well. Let me show you this example. This is a profound example that I want you to really pay attention to what I'm about to show you here. All right. The U.S. average home price in 1971, you can get a house for $25,000. Right? Woohoo! Sounds good, right? In 2020, that same average house is no longer $25,000, it's $280,000. Same size house. Well, let's compare that in gold. In 1971, you can buy that same house for 720 ounces of gold. Because gold maintains its value, you can buy a $280,000 house. Watch this. For 160 of these. If you're able to see my screen, I'm holding up 1 ounce of gold. That means 160 of these will enable me to buy a medium-sized house that in today's climate, if you was to do a deal and tell somebody you want to pay it in gold, no one's going to turn you away. Why? Because everyone knows we're having trouble with the dollar, but gold and silver has been around, will be around, and will continue to be a store of value for those who are ready. Okay, same thing with silver. Silver, here's the charts on silver. Silver has outperformed every major fiat currency over time. And let's show you a little something about our products. Our product, silver, gives you the ability to bridge your wealth with sound money. And you see I have a bar of silver here. All right, silver is a 50% hedge against inflation. It has industrial usage. And here it is again, $3,500 or 2,228 ounces of silver purchased 50 years ago will be worth approximately $40,000 today. And 50 years ago, silver was around $3 an ounce. Just $3 or less. My point is this, ladies and gentlemen. My value in buying, I got into silver when silver was around $11, $10, $11. Right now, it's knocking on the door of 20 and growing. And that's spot price. You never buy it at spot price, but I'm just giving you comparative pricing. So everything I brought at 11 that is now at 20, my net worth has increased, all because I was in the right asset instead of when I was in the stock market or anything like that. When the virus hit and the pandemic happened, that's when you saw a lot of positions plummet. And not to mention what happened in 2018. So my point is, ladies and gentlemen, Gold and silver has never failed me and has never let me down, nor would it let you down. So this company has created a new way to own gold and silver. Utopian Global uniquely integrates physical, again, you're hearing this, physical gold and silver into the digital world. You get an opportunity to save in and invest in investment grade bullion or gold and silver where you can buy it, save it, sell it, or store it. And you can enjoy lowest gold and silver prices. That's right. Our affordable prices mean that we sell gold at the lowest price. And why? How does that happen? Because you're dealing directly with the refiner, directly with the refiner. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a great thing about owning gold and silver, because some people always ask, well, if I have the gold and silver, what do I do with it when I have it? What happens if I need to do something? I need to pay something. Well, you can redeem your physical gold and silver because you legally own all the gold and silver you buy from us. And guess what? It can be shipped from a minimum of 1 gram. This is a 1 ounce, which is 31.10 grams, but 1 gram, which is a little smaller. I don't have that here today. You can have that shipped directly to the address you provide through this company, in which it can be sold on the open market, or if it's in your back office, what you see here on the gold catalog, it can be sold right back to the company. Very easy, very simple. All you got to do is have the desire. Now, and here's another exciting thing. We make gold and silver saving very easy as well. Now, what do I mean by that? I'm going to show you. This right here is a picture of the back office. In your back office, you're able, hear me, you're able to see what your gold prices are, what the current amount is, what your holdings in this picture. There's 13,000 euros in gold, 9,000 euros in silver, but you have all that access. We can purchase, you can sell back, you can choose more products through the catalog. You can put in the voltage or storage. You can see your history. You can check your balances all in one easy view. And again, it's an easy platform. 24/7 access, easy liquidation. That means you can sell it. LBMA, good delivery. You can secure private LBMA voltage with Loomis International. All right, that's our third-party voltage. Everybody knows Loomis International, those armored trucks that move money from different places. Well, they also own voltage. They also move gold and silver, and it is all protected. And watch this here. All the gold and silver is sourced from the #1 LBMA, London Bullion Market Association refinery in the world, Argo Horaeus out of Switzerland. Look them up. They are the best in the business. They are the Louis Vuitton of the luxury brands. You understand? They are the Hermes. They are the U-Block. Come on, you name it. That's what Argo Horaeus is in the gold industry, and that's who we deal with through this company. And by the way, every third-party vault is independently audited twice a year. So what is yours will always be yours. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's fully secure gold and silver. Because you deserve free, transparent, and unlimited access to your assets, this is what you get here with Utopian Global. Now let's talk about the store component. For those of you outside of America, or if you're in America and you know people outside of the country who want to buy store, they certainly can, and you will earn a commission. And I'll show you what that money looks like as well. But watch this. The network comes together and through crowdfunding generates income. The store program acquires assets. The assets then are sold to the market. The assets generate revenue. And watch this here. You receive a cash, approximately 5% of the net profits every quarter, and 20% annually. This is your money working for you. This is your money producing for you. Outside of the gold and silver, store is a great program. And we also, let me say this, it's not available for people in America. Anybody outside of America who you know can buy it. Because in America, you have to be an accredited investor to be a part of the store opportunity. But we got other programs getting ready to come. I can't speak on it now, but you're going to see it. This is the Texas oil field. And the Texas oil field, which I know personally is real, I know it's powerful. It is a Raccoon Bend oil field, 5,600 acres, 90 plus wells, you name it. And how do I know this personally? Because you see that family right there? That's right. That's me. That handsome guy right there, Audrey's baby boy. That's right. That's my mother's name, y'all. That's Rochelle, who you just saw. And we see our children. Why is it important for our children? We like to expose our children to the information that's going to change their situation Because listen to me, and don't ever forget this. Write it down if you must. Remember it if you have to. Poor people only prepare for the weekend, while wealthy people prepare for the next 3 generations. What are you preparing for? We can help you with that. So this shows you a little bit about the store and the timeline, the projected timeline, and the target of listing. By the time this goes public, all right now you can store started at 10 cents. When it goes public at $4 due to all the acquisition, and this is some of the other projects that will be acquired. What you have inside of it will be nothing but growth. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a powerful thing. It's a powerful thing. Well, here is Mr. Bill Rao, who's the founder and CEO of Utopian Global. Great man, great vision. 30 years of business experience, very wealthy individual who owned and operated multiple hotels in Australia. And he sold those hotels, and instead of going on vacation and or hitting the beach and sipping Mai Tais and living the good life, the better life, he said, what if we can take the same secrets of the wealthy and we can make it available for everyone? You know, if you really want to be wealthy, take the luxuries, any luxury that the wealthy enjoy, and make it available for everyone, and you're going to see wealth. See, up until this time, and this is what the concept that he did with gold and silver. Think about Uber. Uber was a luxury of chauffeuring that the wealthy people generally always had. Well, the Uber company says, hey, let's make this available for everyone. And they got into chauffeuring, moving people back and forth. And Uber is $1 billion company. Well, there's other companies, Airbnb, private getaways, beach houses and everything was always available for those who owned it. Now through Airbnb, you can rent a beach house, enjoy the same luxuries that the wealthy do. And now Utopian Global, same thing. Gold and silver, which was a luxury of the generational wealthy, now is available for the average person thanks to this man and his vision. And that's right, that's a bar of gold that he's holding in his hand, worth more than 400,000 of today's US dollars in gold. And ladies and gentlemen, meet the team. Here's the team. Ryan Messer, the founder of CEO of Store, along with these qualified individuals who not only run the help with assisting and running the company, but they too are a part of it. That's right. See, I don't want to eat at a restaurant that you don't eat at, even if you're serving me. So if I'm going to be a part of something, I want to know that the people who are running it, that they too enjoy and are a part of making sure it succeeds because they're a part of it. And this is what we see here, with a qualified and powerful team. Well, this is how it started for me. Here's my story. I used to be poor. I wasn't poor. I couldn't afford the other OR. I was poor. That's how I grew up. My mother did the best she can in a one-parent household, 4 children. She did absolutely the best she could with the information that was available to her. We didn't know we were poor until we tried to do stuff. And instead of me getting back in the day with the Timberland boots in the early 80s, Timberland boots. Everybody had the Timberland boots. Well, I didn't have the Timberland boots. I had the Wrangler boots. My mother said it wasn't the tree, but it certainly was the cow with the horns. She said, you go with that. I said, Mom, these ain't Timberlands. This is what you got. You gonna wear it. My point is this. She did the best she could, and we thank her for that. But my point, how my life changed, is I understood that there were people who knew what I did. And here it is, a wonderful opportunity I had the privilege of being a part of giving a talk in New York City. We are inside of a limousine. These are 3 of the men that have shaped my life. The gentleman right here to the far back is Bishop Milton Perry, my grandfather, a spiritual leader to me, who taught me everything about faith and how God's people should be God's royalty and not live like peasants if you're God's people, because you are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood. That's why he went home to be with the Lord, but he had an indelible impression on my spirituality. Here's a gentleman by the name of Philip Judge, who's also a part of the board of this company, a phenomenal guy, my first mentor in gold and silver, a bullion banker, a billionaire. That's right, owner of Anglo Far East, phenomenal individual. I learned a lot from this individual. Then we have Mr. Bill Rao, the company president. Same thing, great mentor to me, business owner, a person who taught me that you can do well and also help other people as well. And indeed, that's what he's done. And that's what I'm in a position to doing as well, all because of this platform. And it was this type of company that I've learned that what you're constantly around is what you eventually become. Did you hear me? What you're constantly around, or who you're constantly around, is who you eventually become. Stay around wealthy, successful people, and that wealth and success is what's going to come off on you. You're going to be thinking differently. operating differently, and moving differently. And I'm so grateful that I had a great balance of wealth and spirituality all in one place that has governed me to be who I am today. Well, this is one of the lessons I learned from my mentor who taught me what real money is. Now, I thought that this was money. I'm holding up a $100 bill, the same thing as you see inside of this example. Of course, this is a newer one. And I'm sure in a couple of months, we're probably going to have an even newer one as much as they've been printing. But here's what you need to understand. This, while you think this is what you want, this is not really what you want. Now, this is what you want to earn, but this is not what you want to save. Why is that? Because one thing about this, you must understand, this is not money, it's currency. Currency. There's nothing backing the US dollar today. There's nothing. Used to be gold and silver back in 1971 until Nixon closed that door. Nothing backing the US dollar. But one thing you need to understand about the dollar is every 10 years, your dollar loses its purchasing power. So here's a $100 bill that you see right here, okay? In 10 years, it still will be $100, but if I put it inside of a bank and let it sit, this $100 will only give me $50 of purchasing power. Another 10 years, it's still $100, but that $50 of purchasing power only buys $25 of goods, but it's still $100. Then wait another 10 years, it's still $100, but it now only buys $12.50 of goods. Why? It's called inflation. So wealthy people understand this. They earn this, but they save in this. They save in gold and silver. Why? It is a store of value. It takes what I earn from here to be protected, that as I already showed you, gold and silver rises in value as we go along. Money is only a reward for the service you give. So anybody who's trying to figure out money, you stand up, you're praying, you're asking God to bless you, and you're looking for signs and all that other stuff. This very well may be your sign. Because when you start to understand money, there's no miracle to money. Stop praying for money. Pray for opportunities that will bring the money. Because money is a reward for the service you give. You want to earn more money? Find a way to serve more people. Find a way to serve in a better way. And Utopian Global Platform gives you just that. Okay? All right, here's another diagram or example of the rise and fall of the dollar. Most people don't understand, but the dollar's only been around for a little over 100 years. That means before the US dollar as we know it, there was another currency on the scene that failed because all currencies fail. Remember that the next time you get paid and you cash a check or you get money direct deposit to your cash app or to your card or your bank account, all currencies fail. And if you're not protecting a portion of that, very well, when the dollar times to fall again, you're going to be out of all the energy and all the labor that you put towards money. Because in 1913, $100 was worth $100. When we fast forward to events and to all type of things that has happened throughout the land, by 2019, and we're in 2020, you see that $100 bill, which was worth 100, now is worth less than $10, $3 of purchasing power. That's why it appears that goods and services are rising higher and are going up. It's not that goods and services are rising higher. It's just that your dollar is buying less and less. All right? It's buying less and less. And that's generally what happened. And as we showed you throughout history, gold and silver are the only money to survive every crisis, for all currencies fail. Every one of them. Well, when I learned this information, what do you think I did? Poor people prepare for the weekend. Wealthy people prepare for the next 3 generations. This is my children. This is my family. This is my big why. This is why I do what I do. In this picture, it's not just my children, but I learned that if you want to understand what the wealthy know, you got to be connected to the wealthy and learn. And not only did I do it, but I did it for my children. I brought them around these wonderful individuals. Who is in the picture? This is all my children here, but this is Claudia Eifer, who is a millionaires. Very powerful business owner within our company, as well as a great coach and trainer. So excited to have her and to know her and be a part of her. And she just cares and she wants everyone to succeed. That's why we love her so much. And it's that type of heart that is a part of this community. We want everyone to succeed. That's why we're doing what we're doing. This is not something to take your money. No, for what? No, we're trying to get you to the other side of money where you can enjoy life the way it was meant to be. And of course, this is our illustrious president, Mr. Bill Lau. Okay, I need somebody to line. Unmute it. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, let me see if I got it here. Thank you, everyone. So everyone can hear it very well. So Mr. Bill Rao is our illustrious president. And again, this is, I had the privilege of keeping my children in the environment where they can learn and they can understand. Now, let me give you one last example on gold because I don't want you to forget it. Gold has held its value for thousands of years. And what matters is not the price, but the buying power of gold. So when you look at gold and silver rising in value, don't say, oh man, I should have brought way back then. No, the best time to buy gold and silver was 10 years ago. And the second best time to buy it is right now. That means if you have gold and silver, even now, you still are going to see a great protection and rise, especially where our economy is today. Because gold is God's money. He made it. Man made this, and now you understand why it's failing. God made gold and silver. It's been around, will be around. Let me show you how. See, in Romans times or the Bible days, you can buy a good toga and a pair of sandals for this 1 ounce of gold. When we fast forward a little bit, 100 years ago, from that time, you still can buy a fine suit and a pair of shoes for 1 ounce of gold. 1 ounce of gold today is worth over $1,800. And if we fast forward to today, in present time, you still can buy that fine suit and pair of shoes for what? 1 ounce of gold. Ladies and gentlemen, unlike the dollar that has lost value over time, gold and silver has maintained its value and purchasing power because it's a store of value. All right. Again, this shows you a little bit about our company. You could save on our asset accumulation program. Matter of fact, this is what we're going to do for every one of you who's been on this call. And if you're not in this business already, we're going to bless you. That's right. You can get with the person who invites you on a call. Let them know that Dr. Blue said we're going to do this. We're going to give you an asset accumulation plan at no cost. But whenever you're ready to fund it, you can start funding it at $25 a month or more. That's for those of you who want to be a customer and not earn an income. We're going to give that to you. And you can let them know Dr. Blue said that you're going to give me this. And yes, we will. Why? Because most companies, if you open up a savings program with them, you got to come to the table with $50,000 or more just to open up an account. Not with our company. We'll allow you to do it for free. But when you get ready to fund it, only a minimum of $25. Cannot put more? Of course you can. But you can't put less than 25 because that's going to get you in the game. All right. Now, let me show you a little bit about the gold and silver that's here, because that's another question. How do I know if the gold and silver is real? Well, that goes back to the refinery in which it's created. Well, let's look.
Switzerland has long been recognized as the gold capital of the world. Every individual unique gold piece is manufactured to the exacting standards of the LBMA, with Swiss precision in refining, minting, and manufacturing. Quietly nestled in the Swiss Alps on the Swiss-Italian border lies Argo Jerez, Unique's preferred LBMA refinery and mint. Argo is the largest LBMA refinery in Europe, accounting for up to 15% of the world's total gold output. Argo utilizes the world-leading technologies in the manufacturing of its unique range of products. From the refining of pure 999.9 gold that goes into its product exacting process, rolling and stamping, Unique's product is minted to the highest level of precision and accuracy every single time.
Ladies and gentlemen, thinking outside of the bank. Now, if you don't know where the banks are today, just look around. They're limiting what you can take out of an ATM. Most banks are now closing. I know in Central Florida, it made news that Bank of America is closing almost 30-something branches or more. That's only one bank, not to mention the others. Listen, you go to the gas station, anywhere, they want you to give exact change. Why? Because they don't have enough change. Now, think about that. Think about the last time you ever seen, and many of you have never seen it because we've never been here before. So you've got to learn how to think outside of the bank and have ownership of your own assets that you work so hard for and protect them that no matter what happens with the economy, you are protected. And so this opportunity makes, starting at €25, you got 24/7 access, LBMA good delivery, secure private voting with Lumens International, is sourced from Argo Jerez in Switzerland and independently audited twice a year. And this, again, shows you the platform. It shows you everything that's available, easy to withdraw, as you can see there. And that's what makes it so powerful. So I'm going to fast forward just a little bit here. Give me one moment, everyone. All right. Now, after all that, This is what a lot of people say. Either you say, I'm ready to do something, I'm ready to take action now. The biggest question is, how do I start? Now I'm gonna talk about how you can get started. I believe I've proven the point of how real the company is, the assets that we have, what you do. Now I'm gonna show you how you earn income and how you can go forth and you can make it happen, okay? All right, this is what is so powerful because again, now you're in the business of creating wealth. That's why I stayed always with this company, because I love being in that position of creating wealth. You can start off as a customer if that's what you choose. You can buy, you can sell, you can store gold and silver, purchase gold and silver from 25 euro onwards, or purchase store if you're outside of the USA for $50 or onwards. You can do that. That's very powerful. All right. Or here's another thing. If you didn't want to be a customer, you can choose to be your own boss. I like being my own boss. I like waking up when I stop sleeping. That's not mine. That's Claudia Eiffel. She said that, and it's so powerful. We did a live meeting some time ago, about a year ago, and she says, "Oh, I like to wake up when I stop sleeping." I probably did a bad interpretation. Forgive me, Claudia. But and that was so profound. Shouldn't you wake up when you stop sleeping instead of having to get up from an alarm because you got to be somewhere? Well, that's when you're your own boss. That's what you can do. You're going to put in the work, but why not enjoy life while you can, while you're working to build a better future for your next generation? Now, many of you know who this is. This is Robert Kiyosaki. Robert Kiyosaki here, cash flow quadrant. Through this entire system, very similar system, we show you how to earn with Utopian Global in 3 simple steps. All right, 3 simple steps. And this is what he said, which is so powerful. The richest people in the world build networks while everyone else is trying to look for work. So either you're going to build a network or you're going to look for work. Either way, somebody's doing something, and I'd rather do the latter. So this is how this works. Step 1, we have a simple financial reward program to share and earn in 3 easy steps. For a low brand ambassador, for low cost, a brand ambassador business ownership entry package, products and kit, a $50 monthly asset accumulation plan. This is where you can start your own business. Step number 1, you become a brand ambassador or an affiliate, okay? Whereby you offer gold, silver, or store. And guess what? The auto ship is $50 a month. For those of you who say, well, $50 a month, can I afford that? Let me tell you, you need to afford that. Why? Because your $50, 40% is going into precious metal. That's right. You don't have to worry about having a box of lotions and potions and pills and ills, those other drugs. Nothing wrong with those companies. They all work. I even get some of those products. But here's what I do understand. If I'm going to put my money anywhere, I want to put it to work. And in this, as a brand ambassador and a business owner, just by being a part of our company, in 1 year's time, you would have accumulated 12 months of assets that will be with you forever. It's yours. Step number 2, you can become a business builder. That's right, you plus 2. That's a sweet spot. We're going to show you how to share this with 2 persons. Many of you who may already know how to get 2 people on anything else, you can do the same thing here. 2 people who are earning money, now they can protect the money they're earning, as well as earn a fast start up to 40% on commission just from your referring, earn from unilevel commissions from different levels, all right, 14% levels 1 and 2, and 3% levels 3 to 7. And third, number 3, you can become a professional business builder or pro business builder. This is when you have 2 who also get 2, and before you know it, you have a network. You have a network of individuals who are all doing the same thing you're doing. What is that? Building and creating wealth. Nobody who has ever quit this company has quit it because they wasn't building wealth. Nobody who have ever quit has ever quit because they wasn't earning income. They walked away because their own reason, because they didn't want to, or they were lazy, and laziness will stop you in anything you do. But those who are consistent, those who are committed, will look 3 months from now, a year from now, and be grateful that they made the decision to be protected with this opportunity. And look at this, as a pro business owner, you're going to earn 2%, along with everything else you earn in the first 2 steps, you're going to earn 2% unlimited level leadership. A global bonus pool, that's an income pool, there's not water in that pool, there's money in that pool, and you're going to have matching bonuses from those who are on your team. The company will pay for that. Incentives, trips, what about cars and homes and much more? This is part of that lifestyle that we talked about. All this is available for the person who understands the power of building a business. And you do this by becoming an affiliate. So again, these are everything I just explained in the last slide. You see it here. You can select affiliate packages. What is that affiliate package? Well, anybody can join this business from 99 euro. It's a basic. You still get all the benefits in every package. But what's the difference from 99 and 3,500 on the All-Star package? I tell you what the difference is. The amount of gold and silver you get. I strongly tell people, get in wherever you fit in. But if you're not a basic person and you don't want basic results, don't start at 99 euro. Don't start at that. You want to start a little, we recommend, or I like to recommend, the members package, which is about $400. You're getting 156 in gold and silver and get all the benefits or more, whatever you choose to. Guess what? It's your business. And what I love about this company is 97% of your income is going into precious metals and the rest is going to your business. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a phenomenal opportunity to give you a bounce up in wealth creation. And this is what we love. All right, moving right along too, there is also what is called the quantum packages. Now, this is what I love about my business. From the comfort of my own home, not only can I help somebody from $100 to get started in this opportunity and save, but guess what? There's investor packages as well. Now I can help a person who have $1 million. You see that? From 9K to the quantum package to $1 million, who can also put their money and save it. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? This is the amount of gold and silver they get. And that $1 million package, $975,000 is going to gold or silver, or both, their choice. That's important to know, because there's other companies that if you try to come aboard, you'll pay $20,000 for a 1 gram of gold. That's ridiculous. I'm just saying. Well, here it is. With Ethiopian Global, you can put in 20,000. You're getting 18,000, and you're getting $15,000 or more in gold and silver. That's your money that will be with you forever. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have to say any more? And for those of you who say, well, how do I become cash flow positive? Very simple. You buy a 1,500 pack, 3 people who do the same, you earn 1,500. Now your business is not only have assets, but it's also cash flow positive. Cash flow positive. And you ready? This is not difficult work. It just requires showing and telling. Showing and telling. Well, let's see what you make on Fast Start Commission. Well, here it is. The company says, for you referring anybody to this platform, anybody to save in gold and silver, no matter what they come in on, they're going to pay you this in commission. That's right. A basic plus, $70 in commission. A membership, $158 in commission. Elite, $286 in commission. Pro, $540, and $1,078 as an all-star. And did I say that there's a 14 money back guarantee, 14-day money back guarantee, 14 days, ladies and gentlemen. If this company was not real, wasn't about what they say, they would not give you 14 days. Most companies have an issue with giving you 3 days. Well, our president says, because we know who we are and we do what we say, we can give people all the time they need to build a success. And if it doesn't work for them, we'll give you your money back. No questions asked, no problem. Now, you don't get your money back and keep the gold, of course, but you get your money back. You understand? Unless you brought the gold outright. You understand? If you brought the gold outright, it's yours. But if you're doing that and you want to quit, then everything is done. Same thing here. All right. So I even get paid off of helping somebody with 250,000 protect their money in gold and silver. The company says, thank you for telling them. And because you shared with them, we're going to pay you $11,715 in American dollars. That's amazing. And for that $1 million package, I'm still earning $23,128. They're happy. The majority of the money going to gold and silver. I get paid a commission because I showed and told them about this opportunity. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? You can also get your asset accumulation plan. You know, the savings plan every month, part of the monthly fee. You can get that for free. How do you do that? Simply invite a customer or affiliates anywhere on your first and second level every month, and your asset accumulation plan is free. In essence, you're getting paid to save in gold and silver. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what this is all about. You're going to get everything you need to succeed. Did I say that? Let me say it again. Everything you need to succeed. You just got to bring the will, and we're going to help you make the way. All right? You get a replicated website, a state-of-the-art back office, a marketing funnel system, a video and multimedia tools, world-class coaching, all the training calls you need, events, experienced executive team, and a global business. From America, I can run my business all around the world and still earn income from the comfort of my own home. So for less than $1 a day, this is what you have. As I get ready to wrap it up, ownership in real assets, real wealth protection, all right, a savings and accumulation plan dominated in real assets, infinite returns on your investments. You own a global online business, earn residual income where you, watch it here, other people are working with you that you don't have to pay for, and not to mention the tax benefits. You know that iPhone, the one with the 3 cameras, and the funny thing here, the great thing about it is it's a business tool. So this whole expense gets written off. Do you hear what I'm saying here? Because I run my business from this. Matter of fact, hold on, let me do something right here so I can write off this hour. I just took a picture. Guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a part of the tax benefits you have when you own a business. So what if you can pay off your debt? If you can save money? If you can change lives? Or what if you can create generational wealth? Guess what? We want to help you do that. In the next 90 days, we are committed to helping 500 families protect themselves in gold and silver. Here's the question. Will you be one of those families? Or will you look at this and say, oh, it's one of those things? And like always, because opportunities don't go away, if you don't take advantage of them, they will go to somebody else. You know why poor people are poor? Not because they don't have money, because simply they pass over opportunities repeatedly. When you understand how money works, when you understand that money is a reward for the service you give, you look for ways in which you can create services that will bless others along the way. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get in. I want you to get with the person who invited you on this presentation. All right, I want you to be a part of it. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me. We got on Instagram at Mr. Mentor Wealth Builder. Amen. I'm looking to mentor people in true wealth creation, show you what you need, teach you how to get there, understanding the principles. It's very simple on how to do it. So you want to get with the person who invited you on this call. All right. And if you don't know, we'll make it easy available for you. We'll find a place for you to work with a team or group. If you happen to come on by way of advertisement or marketing on this, we'll show you how to get started. Okay. So no problem. Listen, the time is now, and don't wait. We don't have another, I would even say another year. And this is my opinion now. I hope I'm wrong, but I really don't believe that the economy is going to stay what it used to be in another year. We already see the signs. Just like a tsunami, the water's drawn back for the tsunami to get ready to come. Question is, where will you be? Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite book says it this way as I get ready to close. If you wait for the perfect conditions, you will never get anything done. If you wait for the perfect condition, you'll never get anything done. There's never going to be the perfect condition. You just got to make the perfect decision. And that decision is, I need to do something different. And I need to do something now. And guess what? We want to help. I'm Dr. Blue, wealth building specialist, as well as a brand ambassador with Utopian Global here in America. And I'm excited about you. For more information about the American team, you can follow us on Instagram at Utopian Global America, or you can follow me personally at Mr. Mentor Wealth Builder. All right. We're going to mentor you and helping you build and create wealth. And for those of you who are listening in America, here's the great thing about it. We're still ground floor here. That means if you're going to be a part of anything, be a part of something that's on the ground, that when it rises to the top, as we know we will, you can be a part of that. You can be blessed by it. All right. Here's an important notice. Because we do not know what you're going to do. All right. With this opportunity, there's no guarantee you will earn any money if you do nothing using these techniques or ideas displayed. All right. Utopian Global delivers education, and these materials are not interpreted as a promise or guarantee of earnings or purported to be financial advice. Part of the store program is not licensed for distribution in America, and entry into Utopian Global is covered by a 14-day money-back guarantee. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to take action. Time for you to do something different. And we have the perfect opportunity for you, if you're willing to make the perfect decision, to change your life forever. Utopian Global, real assets, real income, real lifestyle.
Ich gehe jetzt gleich mal
Get
los.
ready to close. I got 1 minute
Mit
left.
einer Runde spazieren.
I'm going to go ahead and answer any questions that anyone may have. Let me see if there's any questions. Let me see here. And if If you got any questions, you can type it. All right. We got Mishy from Toronto, Ontario. Welcome. Welcome. Glad that you're here. Glad that
Thank
you're here.
you. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed everything you saw. Wonderful.
I did. I just wanted to understand the store part. You said that was what was available in Canada, but not in the US.
That's correct. That's correct.
Yeah, I just, because it's kind of, there's a bit of a glitch and a delay, so I wasn't able to catch everything about how that would work in Canada.
Okay, so this is what I'll tell you to do. I'm going to give you my email. Okay, email me and I'll break it all down to you. Or, a matter of fact, I'll give you the number. All right, go ahead and give me a call. We'll break it on down to you, and we'll find whoever you're connected to and show you how to get started. In this community, we want everybody to win. There's no selfishness. Everybody to win. All right, so I'll make sure you have that. Matter of fact, here, I can do it right here. Let me see. I'm going to reach out to you privately and give you that there. You can call me, and we're going to get started. Okay? Oh, you got it.
So awesome. Thank you. I just wanted you to know that Canada doesn't even have one Black-owned or Caribbean Black, Canadian Black credit union. Like, we have nothing up here for us. So for me to get in on this opportunity as a single mom with 2 boys in these times, I am so grateful. I know I'm at the right place at the right time, and I'm ready to make some serious moves. So this is amazing. Bless you. Thank you so much.
We want to work with you with opening up Canada. I'm telling you, I believe we have some people there, but we want to get behind you with all the force we need to make sure you can make an impact. And it is a blessed opportunity. That's why I've been here. That's why my children is here as well. Congratulations on that. That's awesome. All right. Any question? Is there a possible, Donna? Thank you, Donna. Is it possible to get a copy of the presentation? Yes, you can. We will have it posted. I believe so. We're going to have it posted on Utopian Global YouTube page. So if you got to get to YouTube, Utopian Global, we'll make sure you have it. Greg, hello, Greg. Thank you. You like. All right. Well, Greg, we'll like for you to be a part. That's right. Anything we can do to help, we certainly want to do that. Gwen, greetings from Florida. I'd like to receive a, okay, got it. All right. All right, we're going to make sure that we're going to see about having this posted. So you can have that there. Let me see if there are any other questions. Okay, I'm very interested in getting started. All right, okay. All right, well, to the one, I don't see your name here. It just says iPhone, who's interested in getting started. Again, very simple. I tell you what you can do. You can go to utopianglobal.com. Go ahead, follow the instructions, go forth inside of that. We'll find somewhere for you to be. We'll connect you with the community that's going to help you grow in your business if you don't already have someone who shared with you about it. But anyway, we want you to succeed, and that's what it's all about. Okay. Lastly, okay, good. All right, Greg, I hear you. All right. All right, Sharon. Thank you, Sharon. I would also like to see the presentation. No problem. We're going to have that posted. All right. Well, if there's any other specific question, I believe that I answered all of them. All right. I'm excited about you and your future. How can I be excited about you and your future? Because I know me and mine is already secure through Utopian Global. Real assets, real income, real lifestyle, right? Okay, I think we got a couple hands up. Alwyn from Florida. Yes, sir.
Sir, good evening, or I should say good afternoon. I know that you and Miss Rose spoke yesterday, and you're doing something specific for the Rose Alliance today. Could you make reference to that for me, please?
Absolutely. For those who are part of Rose Alliance, we're going to be doing another presentation where I'm going to be available to answer more questions, and we're going to go share this as well. So if you're part of that, be looking out for the information to come on down. All right. So you want to be a part of that. But either way, this is the time. Make no mistake about it. We don't have another 10 years. You got to do something different if what you're doing is not working. And you got to protect it. And I tell people, if what you're doing is working, still talk to me. I'm going to show you how to protect what you're doing. So no matter what happens in the economy, you will be okay. That's my heart. That's why we're helping 500 families in 90 days. We're going to talk a lot about that. You don't want to miss it. You're going to be a part of that. All right. You're earning some good money, helping a lot of great people. And they're going to be happy that you were there. Just like I'm happy that I have this opportunity. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Is there any other questions? I'm at my time right now. I got my staff waiting.